My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through MidJourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in, make yourself at home. My name is Patty Cake, and welcome to the next episode of MidJourney Madlibs. And with me, as always, is my co-host and compatriot, Brent. Brent, please say hello to all of our wonderful viewers out there.
Hi, everybody. Giving us a shout out to our friend Stephanie.
Yes, happy birthday,
Stephanie.
Why. Oh, well, I just spoiled it. Sorry, her birthday's in a couple of
days. Surprise me!
There you go.
Excellent.
It all works. All right, so
You're completely on theme.
Yeah, so we're not going to go into a lot of detail about this. You guys kind of know how this works. There's a little video beforehand that explains it, but if you've never played a Madlib before, it's basically a story with some blanks, and the blanks have specific parts of speech.
Spoiler alert.
I know, and we have to send each other the parts of speech, and then they get plugged into the story, and then we make it even better by making artwork using MidJourney, which is an AI art generator. And then we laugh, or sometimes we, stare in awe at something really beautiful that came out of a strange sentence. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Before we get started, look down below the video and click on the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it whenever you do that. It really helps our channel out, and I'm really trying to push this and make this a thing. So let's just jump on the hype train and share it with all your friends. Leave us comments. We love getting comments
with us.
Yes, we love getting comments. So please leave us comments, and yeah, that's it. You can also click the notification bell as well. There's other things that I do on my channel besides these. So if you like listening to the dulcet tones of my voice, you can check out some of my other videos as well. Let's go ahead and get started with my first Madlib today. My first Madlib today is called You Know You've Had Enough Beer When... And this art was done in the style of Surprise Me. So basically all that means is at the end of each sentence, I put the word surprise me in quotes. And MidJourney does really unusual things when you do that. So beer is a whole lot of picnic table when consumed in moderation. But you know you've had one of 89 too many when... So, I mean, it's a picnic table out in the woods with some beer. Nothing really all that unusual.
It looks like our Pecos Pete's or Wild Bill's mugs from Comic Palooza.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of.
But then it's got like a beer can lid on it. I don't know.
Yes, that is a little strange.
Or maybe it's all metal, but it's made to look like plastic. That'd be a curious thing.
That would be a curious thing.
I like this beer bottle. And the picnic table it's great. I feel like I've been to this place.
Right? I feel like I have too. Like it looks like it's been on one of the campgrounds we've gone to with all the trees in the back.
I didn't have beer. I had donuts and chocolate milk.
You text your ex that you miss their beautiful vestigial tail.
Oh, didn't expect that. That is definitely a surprise. Where did this fox come from?
I don't know. I got a couple of foxes. I got a cat, and I think I got a dog as well. But no, I love the fact that there's text on his chest. So like he texted him, and it actually looks like there's an emoji in there. This is another thing that I've noticed. Sometimes when you put surprise me in, it doesn't follow the normal rules of surprise me. Sometimes it just makes things that look surprised.
And the fox does look a little shocked.
This is one of them. Your infesting makes the neighbors complain.
I'm terrified.
You should be.
Ah! Oh my God. No.
So, yeah, Cthulhu Spider. Thank you very much for Cthulhu Spider there.
I'm traumatized. I was expecting rats or...
I was honestly expecting...
roaches.
I was expecting cockroaches more than anything else.
But this is not infesting anything. It is now the rightful new owner of this house.
Yes, thank you.
And it may burn in cinders with the house.
You binge eat every tuna casserole with a cheesy topping in your kitchen.
That looks more like mashed potato toppings. It's a tuna shepherd's pie,
right? So
Ooh.
this is where the title card came from. It was one of these.
I love.
It was like half of them were people that were super surprised or super excited to eat some sort of casserole. The other half were cats with tuna casseroles.
Oh, cats. That's amazing.
And
I love it.
And I also love the fact that through line of cats was carried through even into this one, which is why this one is included, because if you look closely, he is eating this out of a litter box.
Oh gosh! Now I can't unsee it. That's wrong.
However, he does have the correct amount of fingers.
Yay!
But
I'm not sure if he has the right amount of teeth.
No, he has 2 rows of teeth, so that's not correct. This one's great. You have trouble finding the chatterboxes to open your front door.
It's so simple.
I
And
know,
so
and it's
perfect.
so simple but so silly because I can just see he's the chatterbox. He's right outside your door. It's like, hey, you gonna open the door? Open the door. I think you should open the door.
Like a washing machine repurposed.
You enroll in an online course to become a tree architect.
Oh my goodness!
I want this house so bad.
This is like Rivendell in a
Right?
tree.
It's like a modern day version of Rivendell. Like it's not.
It's Rivendell had a baby with Lothlorien.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like Rivendell is overly ornate, and so is Lothlorien, and that means elven architecture. Elven architecture is like ridiculously, ridiculously
But this
ornate.
looks wilder.
This
Maybe
looks-
it's a tree from the Fangorn.
Yeah. So this is like a really massive tree, but the house that's built into the tree looks normal. It looks like a modern home. You wake up the next morning with your yellow bat wings throbbing.
Oh, wow.
It's cool, except for the fact that it doesn't have legs. That part's a little creepy.
No, I see his legs.
I don't see legs. It's a little Batman oriented. It's kind of superhero-esque, but it's also very animalistic, which I like.
Yes, what if it is a bat?
You start telling the long, outlandish story about how you learned to defenestrate. I was really shocked that I got not a single picture of someone being thrown through a window. So
Well, he's learning what it is.
he's learning. Yeah, he's
Now
learning what
next to a window.
defenestration is, and he's like, "What?"
I need to get away from this window now.
And I'm pretty sure this is the most fingers I've ever had generated on one hand.
How many is it?
7.
Oh, okay.
He has 7 fingers on his right hand. You start doing the Charlie Chaplin impression that your friends all hate. So this one made me giggle because I just pictured somebody like the guy that's the part of their group of friends, and he just shows up dressed like Charlie Chaplin when you go out sometimes, and he has that look on his face like this because he knows that it annoys you.
It's like Groucho and Harpo mixed together.
A little bit, yeah. Lastly, you are no longer welcome in Siberia or a double-wide mobile home or Mongolia.
This is the border between
Right?
Siberia and Mongolia.
Why are there paintings hung on the outside of the mobile home? How many faces?
windows.
How many faces does this weird horse creature have?
What? There's one.
No, there's 2. He has 2 noses.
What are you talking about?
He has one face here, eye, nose, and another face here, eye, nose.
I can't wait to see these honorable mentions.
Yeah, let's take a
Or
look.
This.
Let's take a look. So the first one. This is you text your ex that you miss their beautiful vestigial tail.
Oh. Ooh.
So yeah, I'm not. This is a weird creature, but I love the fact that the tail was in an odd place. It's attached to the shoulder.
It's so wrong.
The next one is. This is the infesting. You're infesting. Makes the neighbors complain. So this is another idea of like an infestation that has gotten so big that it's no longer like a pest. It's just now the new owner. But this is like an infestation of like alien creatures.
Look at the side of it. It's got a mouth and a single eye.
Yes. And then another giant eye in the front and all the little tentacles at the top. And there's all kinds of weird things flying in the air. Yeah. So this is another eating every tuna casserole in your kitchen.
That is very.
But at least
it's surreal. It's modern surreal.
It is very surrealistic, but at least this one has a cheesy topping.
It does.
This is definitely cheese, not mashed potatoes. That's it. That's the end of this Mad Lib. All right, but I know that you have a great Mad Lib for us as well. So let's take a look at what you have for us today.
Well, you'll know I've drank too much beer when I start texting you and telling you how much I love you.
Okay.
Not you, but anyone, just in general. So, Will, are you there? In the style of your mama.
Oh gosh, I was wondering how this style was going to come out because
something is wrong with this one. Oh, that's better.
That makes a lot more sense considering this is Stranger Things.
I know he's out there. I can feel it in my knees.
Oh. Okay. Is that his mother?
I wish that my watermark wasn't there, because this child's feet are as large as mine. My Navi son is alive, and I don't care what Jim Anderson or anyone else in this town says or thinks. So yeah, we're not like giggling over it. I don't see really anything funny unless you see Hodor on top of that bus. But it's just pretty. I heard my Will mixing into the phone. I know it was him. I'm 31% sure of it. I'm pretty sure that that's not Will.
No.
He is not that young, and he's not blonde.
There's the ever-present problem with his hands. But
the phone turns into like a earphone that goes over your head, but it's not over his head.
I know. It's
or a mouth, or a microphone.
There's no microphone. It's just over one ear. And then also, like, what are these controls on the phone? They almost look like oven controls.
It's a dial, but the phone, that crunchy phone, got zapped again. I felt so hopeless, but then I noticed the songs started to flicker.
Oh, okay, Mama Miusta.
And she's a zombie.
Yeah, quite obvious. Well, maybe. We don't know. She could... I don't know. She has this weird mix of zombie and porcelain doll with a crack in the face.
I'm telling you, it was a sign. They started sweating and flashing. And I know it sounds cowardly, but I think he's trying to use them to hide from me. At first, I did not understand this. And then I realized he's sweating. He's flashing.
Yes.
Don't believe me? I've got every strand of Christmas songs I could string up from the living room to the hand room.
Okay, so guitar, so representing music, Christmas songs, string, because things are strung up, so I see that as well. Okay, all those stuff on the wall that's like haphazard and crooked are giving me such anxiety.
I think that they've just been there all along. They never fell off the walls, and nobody bothered to take them off. And then there's that look on the wall. There's like a boom box.
Yeah, and a computer.
And there's a very old computer, a Commodore.
A very old, no, not a Commodore. That looks like a very old
Vectrex.
Apple II. It's an old Apple II, or yeah, it could be a Vectrex also. Yeah.
I love that very simple graphic. My whole house looks like Santa's tax office. And now we know what he does after Christmas.
That is such a brilliant interpretation of Santa's tax office. I love it because it's all like papers, stacks and stacks and stacks of papers everywhere.
Do you see that Norman Rockwell esque?
Yeah.
Will, are you here, Will? If you're here, please eat something.
Please eat something.
Anything. Wee!
Wee! Ham.
It is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, please eat something. And this weird little creature with the strange ears and the two pupils on their eyes.
Is gross. Is it ears or hair? Like ponytails?
Both, maybe?
Blink once for yes, and twice for gabagoo. Did you remove that? It blinked.
Maybe he does have top teeth or upper teeth, but they also have eyes on them.
They do look very eye-like.
It seems rather
and
inefficient.
the bottom looks like lima beans.
They do.
It's like a lava elemental baby or
Right?
something.
Oh
It's-
gosh, that is
It's really cool. And
strange.
they all had this big eyes motif.
Yeah.
He's here. I need more spirits.
Grandma needs some more liquor.
Grandma, is that supposed to be mom? Has she aged this much and Will still isn't here? And now she's finally made contact and she's like, oh, I need more spirits. I've only got this tiny bottle of gin.
Oh my lord,
I've been
that's
here for
awesome.
75 years.
And what's funny
I look
is-
great for 93, don't I?
What's funny is when I gave you that word, I wasn't sure how MidJourney was going to interpret it. I don't know if it was going to interpret it as alcohol or if it was going to interpret it as ghosts. Because I'd given you the word ghost before, and it made a ghost oyster, which was wonderful. Use some I'm at Wassel, loot you're in.
That's the Will. Are you here, Will? If you're here, please eat something. Anything? It looks like Taylor Swift.
Oh, it does kind of look like Taylor Swift. I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh, that's
it's
funny.
Taylor Swift being Reba McEntire in the movie.
Yeah, and there's Katy Perry in the background with her pink hair. Oh,
So
that's cool.
this is another one of those evocative ones.
That's
It had
really
to be in
cool.
here.
It almost looks like
So-
he's looking at a reflection of his older self.
Yes. So it's my knobby son is alive, and I don't care what Jim Anderson or anyone else in this town thinks.
That's
But it is
so cool. I love that. I really love that.
beautiful. But the
So
phone. Oh no, sorry. I heard my Will mixing into the phone. I know it was him. I'm 31% sure of it. We are 100% sure it is not Will.
So just to make sure you understand that I'm talking to you on the phone while we're FaceTiming, I'm gonna hold up a phone to my ear while I'm FaceTiming with you, so you know that I'm actually on the phone with you.
Oh,
Weird.
I'm telling you, it was a sign. They started sweating and flashing. And I know it sounds cowardly, but I think he's trying to use them to hide to me. I do not see how this would effectively hide you.
No, I don't. It seems like this would make you stand out quite a lot.
Sorry. This is her speaking toward Will, like through the phone or whatever mystical device she's using. It's probably a speak and spell. I don't know. And the upside down does its best to manifest its mother. His mother. The best it can do is like this polar bear seal dolphin hybrid.
You need more spirits?
He's here. I need more spirits.
That's amazing. It actually
interpretation.
It actually interpreted it both ways because it's ghosts and it's alcohol, so it's more spirits. I love that. That is so cute.
And look at the little cute little face thing in the front. Mm-hmm. And is that a jar of honey or is that like an air freshener? Are those lipsticks out of the tubes, or is that something that you screw into the air freshener?
I think it's corks.
And this bottle in the front.
Niche stings.
Oh, look at the scroll work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's metal.
Or
but it's actually a decal.
Or it's just a decal and it's a bottle of liquor filled with worms. Just saying. That's how I kind of saw it.
I am not
first.
comfortable with that.
And the phosphorescent mushroom liquor just to the left of it is pretty awesome.
Oh, and the little face, and then the fairy in a jar.
Yeah, and the fairy in a jar. That's obviously absinthe, the green fairy.
Oh, it's great. I don't think... Oh, it is the last one. How sad am I?
That was cool. That's some really pretty artwork in there, I have to say.
So, I do want to tell you, it's our friend Stephanie's birthday the day after tomorrow. She's having a Moulin Rouge party.
Happy birthday, Stephanie.
I'm definitely going to try to go if I can drag Patrick with me. And we'll have everybody watch this.
Hey, Brent, you want to spin the wheel?
For real and for true?
Yeah, for real and for true. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. What's it gonna be? A painting or a pile of poop? Yes, it is that time. It's time to spin the wheel to find out what our Mad Libs are going to consist of next week. Now, this week we did art themes. So next week is, of course, going to be word themes because we alternate between the two. So we're going to spin this 4 times, twice for Brent, twice for me, and that's going to tell us what themes we have to theme our words that we send each other to. Brent, here is your first word theme. In the office. So all your words have to pertain to office things.
I like this so much, and I've already got 3 ideas.
All right, and your second word theme is going to be single letter.
Oh yeah!
All right. Oh, we're not doing a spin the letter wheel. We never made a spin the letter wheel. So I'm just gonna give you a letter. We'll make a letter wheel at some point.
So what's my letter?
I have to give you a letter, don't I?
I thought you said O, and I was like, I don't want an O.
No. I'm going to give you the letter T. Should be pretty easy. Lots of words
T
start
shouldn't
with
be
T.
bad. But now that I think about it, O could have easily been done because there's a number that starts with O.
1.
There's a color that starts with O.
Orange.
So it would have been a word.
All right, so here are my 2 word themes. My first word theme.
QWERTY. Big money. QWERTY. Oh. Kitty letters.
Kitty letters. All right, so all my words have to deal with cats.
So did you get Happy Dog or did I get Happy Dog?
You got Happy Dog. So it's funny, you got dog and I got cat, and you're the cat person and I'm the dog person. That's weird.
it's cool.
All right, and my second word theme is... Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Video games. Right up my alley. That's what I do.
That's how we're here with all this slick production value.
So those are going to be our Mad Lib word themes for next week.
Well, hopefully we're watching this episode with Stephanie when she sees it at her party.
that would certainly be fun.
So I might have a top hat on. We will see you all next time.
Is it going to have tentacles on it?
I can make that happen.
All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Ha ha ha!